Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sober Not Sober.
Howdy, I'm Mekaylay. I'm sober. This is coffee.
I'm Grant. I almost just... That's not coffee. I'm Grant. I'm not sober.
Yeah, we got some housekeeping off the rip.
Yeah.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
I just want to say we're getting the podcast on all platforms. So it's on other platforms right now. Apple Podcast, Spotify. There's a Pod Index. I don't know. There's some that I don't know about yet.
Pod Index?
There's a lot of podcasts.
Well, we're
platforms.
everywhere.
We're getting everywhere right here, right now. So by the time this is out, this will be out on all platforms. So it's for your convenience. So if you can't watch it on YouTube, go listen anywhere when you're driving, when you're at work, when you're in bed with your lover.
Yeah, so please like, comment, and subscribe if you see us anywhere. Instagram, I think, hates us, so
We need more love from Instagram.
we need a little love on Instagram. Sober Not Sober Pod, sobernotsober69@gmail.com. The first person to email us, again,
You're gonna get something.
naked body, whatever you want,
the
whatever you
table.
want to do to my. To
Also,
me. It's
now
not
that we're
great.
getting on all, it's great on all platforms. Make sure you leave us a 5-star review too, because that helps a ton. It helps push us in the algorithm. So
cool.
everything, just help push us in the algorithm. We're almost at 100 subs. So now that we got that out of the way, let's hop into the fun.
5-star review is
Yeah.
a lot.
No,
I think let's start with
Hey,
please subscribe.
no, we're trying to sell ourselves here.
I know, but yeah. All right, no, you're right. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
I know.
Leave a 5-star review.
Leave a
like,
5-star
leave
review.
a comment. I love you.
Every time, man. You're like,
I
it
know.
sounds like a lot.
It is. I feel like
It is. We are asking
I feel
for
like
a
I
lot.
need to give something in return, not just the content. Like that's my thing.
I
I feel
feel
like
that
yes,
too.
there's content everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone's making content. So to really ask you guys to like be a fan of us, I want to do something in return for you. I want this to be a.
You're offering your body.
I'm offering my body.
You're offering your body.
Like I'll do whatever it takes at
Yeah.
this point. So,
Help us out.
yeah, just help us out. Like, comment, and subscribe. I love you.
Yeah. Almost at 100 subs, so that'll be awesome.
You got attacked by a hawk,
Mm-hmm.
a bat, or a hawk?
An Aplamado Hawk.
An apple tomato hawk. So an apple tomato hawk.
Yes.
Does it look like
It attacked
apple
me.
motto?
Aplamado. Which, here's the thing.
Wait,
Aplamado.
Aplamado.
A-P-L-M. Wait, I wrote it down. A-P-L-O-M-A-D-O. Aplamado.
This is going to further along people going, go back to school. Or like the schools need to be better. Like whatever. Okay, so Aplamado.
I don't know. I saw the word twice.
Hawk.
A hawk. So let me start from the beginning.
Sure.
Okay. This weekend, Harley and I went up to a cabin up north, Arizona. Beautiful. Best state, by the way.
Gorgeous.
Best state. Most biodiverse state.
Real
There's
quick.
the most to see here. It's the best state.
I
hands
do
down.
agree, but I genuinely think northern Arizona is
Is better.
great. Yeah,
Yeah.
like middle and
I
south
think
Arizona is
the
not
area that like we live in the valley is the only option. Other than that, if I had to move anywhere else in the valley, I'm gone.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
That's fair.
Yes.
The valley is getting brutal for
The
sure.
valley's getting brutal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people here.
There's
and I
a
think
lot of people.
There's two very clear options of where to live.
And there's even wide roads in the valley,
Yeah.
and yet still cramped traffic. And it's not because of necessarily the number. The number is a problem. The snowbird number is a problem. Like during wintertime, the
Dude,
snowbird number
it's
is a problem.
horrific. I almost die every single day driving.
Literally, no.
Yeah.
Like you'll get sideswiped by some old person. They don't know where they are.
went to
They're like,
Target
well,
today and I
I
almost
live in
died."
Michigan, so I have no idea what's going on
exactly.
here. Yeah,
And we have the best road system. Like
we have such a good road. Yeah,
if you
our
look
highway
at our
system,
highway
and our-
system, it's the best in the country.
Yeah.
And if you look at the road, like the map of all of our roads, it's a perfect grid.
yeah, it
It
works
is a perfect
perfectly.
grid.
Yeah,
Like
but
it's
people
not
still.
There's parts where it segments off, but the roads have to curve, but it's still you take a little bit of a turn on the road, and then you're back on a perfect grid. It's not that hard.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that I drive so much for work and people just...
You should get a Tesla and just full self-drive it, dude. It's $100 a month. It's
That
not
is
bad.
true.
It's
That
not
is
a bad
true.
idea, honestly.
Self-drive it would just make my life
so easy.
less stressful. Yeah. I mean, now that I have the new job and everything, the job itself is less stressful, but I still do have to drive it out. Yeah, I still
I know,
have
like
to
tomorrow
like,
you're
hit
going
some,
all
yeah,
over.
I've got a route tomorrow.
Full self-drive. I still haven't tried it, but it is.
You haven't
It's
tried
getting
it yet?
better and better and better.
I had a coworker
I
that
just can't
recently
justify
like
it.
what?
I can't justify it. Spending $100 a month.
Yeah.
I don't drive enough. Like,
Yeah, I guess
you
that's
know.
true. You don't use the car super often. And I guess who is it for?
it's for people that have commutes to work like every single day, like long commute. For me, it's like I have a work car. You
Right.
know? So it's like, and I'm just driving places that are close. But it's like if I were to be driving to like an office in Tempe or something and I don't want to deal with it, you just kind of like, boop.
Yeah, you can do half of your like morning routine in the car on your way to the...
Yeah, and it's
That's
getting
just, like,
it's getting better
self-driving.
and better now. And
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
rolling out unsupervised on the 2026 version.
So you don't have to like touch the
No, you can
handle
like
or
literally
whatever?
sit wherever in the car.
That's sick.
And you just
can
put in where you want
Waymo
to
it,
go.
sit in the
Yeah,
back.
like you can go wherever. I'm like, that's pretty sick.
That's all right. Fair.
Say what you will about the guy, he's crazy.
He is.
And
He
it's a
absolutely
nice
is. And the Cybertruck is insane. But the regular Tesla stuff, it's a nice car. There is a bundle of cat hair that somehow managed to
That's
work
from
its
Bing.
way.
It's from Bing Bing.
Work its way up on me.
Anyways,
I
back
love
to
cats.
so we go up to the cabin this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It was lovely. It was
Yeah.
it was end of February. We're
Yeah.
recording this. It's what, March 2nd to 3rd. I don't know.
Sure.
It was the last few days of February. It was 90 in the valley. It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was a crisp 67 degrees.
Comment down below where you are and where you were last week of February. What was the average temperature where you were at?
Dude, if someone's in New York, it was like blizzard. And here it's like 90.
Why are we hitting 90 already,
Yeah,
dude?
so-
Like, it's crazy.
We got out. It was very nice to just
Yeah.
get out. And then we had an impromptu, like one of the coolest, most random, like kind of scary, best days of our lives.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, you were
So-
sending me deer. So there were hella
Yeah.
deer.
So there's so many deer there now. So we get up, and I'm like, "Yo, what are we doing today?" And we're like, "Oh, I don't know." So we're like, let's go look at some of the antique shops. It's in like the Pine Top Sholo area. They have a ton. Like that's like basically all there is to do there. There's a ton of
Yeah,
antique
it's like
shops.
tiny little shop.
So we were like,
centers.
let's just buzz around and go to some antique shops, and then we go to like I think 2 or 3. We go to 2, and then the third one, we roll up, we get out of the car, and it's just like this old guy like raking up pine needles, and he's like, I go up to like the building. I thought it was a building, and then I'm like walking up. He's like, don't go in that one, go in the other one. And I just locked that one, and I was like, all right.
Sorry.
So we go in the first building, and I'm like, this is a house.
This is just
This is
his living
just
room.
a house.
Okay.
So we go around, and I was like, this is creepy. Like it was beyond cursed.
Yeah,
And there
why
was
are you
cool shit like all over the front yard. And then we like get out.
knick-knacky, what, like signs and weird
Signs.
animal
There were really cool
things?
signs.
Okay.
Like, there was a lot of cool
So,
stuff.
yeah, one of those like something. What are the guys that go around?
American Pickers.
Yeah,
Pickers meets hoarders.
It was
Pickers
It was
meets
American
hoarders,
Pickers meets
okay.
Hoarders.
Nice,
so,
nice.
So we get out of that first building, which is just like a small house, and then
Right.
we're walking back towards the car, and he's like, "You want to go on the other one?" And I'm like, "Absolutely." And Harley's like, kind of like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
And I'm like, I was like, that's just a house. That's pretty cool, you know? Like that's a cool antique shop. It's just a house. And he's like, yeah, this one is too. I live in here.
my antique shop is my house.
Yeah. And we go in. It is a hoarder house full of the most random shit you'd ever seen. Like it was terrifying. And then he leads us to like a back room. He's like, oh, over here.
Yo,
And then
wait, this is a good bit if a hoarder were to do like an actual hoarder where it's
Were to
just like
just open an
cat
antique
shit
shop.
and like pizza boxes and like clothes and stuff, and then they literally have a sign out that says like
Yeah.
come on in, like, you know,
Everything's for sale.
yeah, everything's for sale. And like I feel like that's like a Key and Peele bit where they'd like walk into the house and it's just a hoarder
Bags
house
of shit.
and they're like,
And
no,
they're
but
like,
you
"You want
got to
$10
come
bucks?"
check out this room, and they like try
Yeah,
and walk
yes.
over all this stuff and like stumble.
That's how it was. And then he brought us to like this back room. He's like, watch your step. And then turn the light off.
Shut the door behind you.
Yeah, shut
Ooh,
Yeah,
you never want to
yeah,
hear a
he
shut
had
the door behind
Shut
you.
the door behind you. And we were like, okay. And then he's like, all right, start over here. So we go over there, and then he's like, all right, Now go down there, and then when you come out, turn the light off. And I'm like, are we about to go in like a basement? It was just his garage. It was a step down, thank God.
Okay,
But I was like, I was immediately like, we're going in his basement.
Yeah, we're
and I
about
was
to die.
like,
Yeah.
oh my God. So it was just one of those where I wish I had like meta glasses,
Yeah,
so
to
I
be
could have
recording
recorded
everything.
everything because it was like,
Yo, I recently got
It
new
was
glasses. I was looking at Meta
Yeah.
glasses. I wasn't even like considering buying them, but I was just like looking at them in the Lens Crafters, and every pair of them is ugly as shit. Every
not that
single
cool.
Meta glass that I've seen, I'm like, oh, I'd never wear that shit on my face. Like, as someone that's worn glasses for
Yeah.
20 years.
see, I want a pair for the cleaning company because that would
Dude.
be great. You can make good TikToks off that.
That's true, but then isn't there a HIPAA where you can't
I'm not
Air
a
out.
doctor.
you can't air
a
out
doctor.
people's grime?
I would ask for permission. I wouldn't be like, hey,
Hey,
you
can
have
I
a
show your
disgusting
disgusting
toilet.
fucking bathtub
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
scum that I wiped off of it?
I might for some house. No, I wouldn't. I don't.
I
wanna
bet
say
you'd
that.
have some clients
I would ask
that
for
would be fine
permission.
with it.
Yeah. I would ask for permission before I did. I'd be like, I'm not going to put you in it or anything. But that's where I'm like, I did order them on Black Friday, and then nothing happened, and then they didn't show up. I didn't get charged for them. I was like, okay, cool, whatever, fuck you.
I hope some of that got picked up on the mic. I was
The
snapping
crack
my
of the neck.
Yeah.
But then, anyways, hoarder house, super cool. Then we go to this place, which this hoarder house is like under a mile away from the cabin we're at. So I'm like, this is scary.
Yeah, that's
And
not
then
great.
even closer is this place that's like, oh, nature conservatory preserve, whatever. Like,
Right, it looked like you
something
guys
like
were
that.
getting like a lesson, or like
Yeah.
it looked like
So-
at the Renaissance Fair when they do the Falcon
yes,
thing.
this
Yeah,
was way cooler though.
Okay, hell
So
yeah.
we get there and then it was just impromptu. I saw because we were driving to the cabin and I see on there it's like Raptor Show 3 p.m. and I was like, Raptor Show.
Say the name of this thing again. Aplamado. What is it?
Aplamado.
Aplamado.
So we pull up, right? And then
Okay.
we're like, hey, we want to see the Raptor Show. And they're like, okay, we got to see if
I'm sorry. Wait.
Raptor.
Did I wait? Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, like the
so what did
birds.
you?
Birds, raptors. You know?
Chickens, like what they evolved into? What are you talking about?
Raptors. I don't
They're
know.
called raptors. This is gonna turn into one of those clips of the two guys where one of them's dumb as shit and the other one like knows things.
Yeah, I passed it and it was like
Raptors are
it's
a bird. There's a
Raptor
bird
show
called a
to-
raptor.
Birds of prey. Raptors, birds of prey. So just listen.
yes. This. Yeah.
So we pull up, right? And I go, "Yo, I want to see this Raptor show." And the lady's like, "Oh, we're like almost sold out." And I was like, "That's fantastic." Like she goes, "We are sold out." And I'm like thinking like, "That's fantastic. This place isn't that big." I'm like, "That's amazing
Yeah.
for you guys. Like that's
Yeah.
so cool."
Cool.
But she's like, "We'll see how many like kids are in there because if, there's smaller butts, then you guys can probably fit. But as of right now, all the tickets are sold." And then she goes in, she's like, "Good news, like there's kids sitting in their parents' laps and stuff, so you guys can go in."
Nice.
And it was $5 each, and they come out with the smartest crow I've ever seen in my life. It was.
How big was this crow?
This crow was tiny.
No way. Okay.
Wait,
crows.
was it a crow or a raven?
No,
it was a crow.
Crows are smaller, right? Ravens are bigger.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
So-
it was a crow. It was a little crow, just a little crow.
Last
named Azul.
week when I came to
beautiful.
record here,
Uh-huh.
I saw a raven down the road, and I forgot to say something about it.
No, that one's there all the time.
Really?
Big motherfucker, yeah.
Dude, this thing was
A beast.
a beast of a bird. It was like looking up at
Yeah.
the top of a cactus, like
So
on the ground.
What,
and I was
what I
like,
learned about crows too is the crows are the smaller blackbirds and the ravens
Right.
are the bigger blackbirds. Ravens don't give a fuck. They just buzz around.
African American. Sorry. One thing I will say.
no. Walk
anytime,
that one back. Walk that one
anytime
back.
my mother says
Black.
black, just the word black,
You say the.
she goes black. And anytime she says it like on the phone with her, I just start going black, like back to her. I go, Joel, you can't
You're
say
like,
it
why
like
are you
that.
saying
Why
it
are you
that
saying
way?
it like that?
Does she make eye contact with black people? Because it sounds like she probably doesn't.
She does.
Okay. Sounds like the word freaks her out.
Asians not so much, right? Oh, sorry, go ahead. No, I love you, Mom.
Okay. Where were we, dude? I gotta get this train back on the fucking tracks.
I love all people.
Oh, we do, yeah.
All right, so the
Your mom, I
Aplamado
don't
bat.
know. Oh, okay.
The bat. The hawk.
So they pull out some
The crow.
amazing birds, and
The
it's
crow.
and it's here. I'm gonna show you like kind of. I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna describe it. So it's kind of like
Where's the birds?
you walk in and you go around like these two little things. It's a tiny little entrance. Definitely not fire safety approved.
Okay, yeah. if something,
And they lock the doors.
Oh my god!
So you go around and it's just metal benches like this, and then immediately after it's like right in front is just like a long thing of gravel, and it's just like birds right there. No, nothing. No, like these birds are trained.
Yeah, I mean, birds are
They pulled
hella
out
smart.
like a Eurasian owl, beautiful bird, and they literally told us this bird
Is
could
that
like
a European and
a European Asian owl.
is that it's really just called a Eurasian owl?
It's a
Is that
Eurasian
the owl
owl.
that you sent me? You did send me a
Yes,
photo of an
and
owl.
it was beautiful, right?
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
It was big,
owl.
and they told us its grip can like. They said it can like explode a deer's head, 600 psi, and it could like explode a deer's head and like crush its brain. I was like, oh, it can kill me. Like it was a beautiful bird though, and then they
Imagine
had
that
a
thing Talon just gets like between
just
like,
right there.
right in that eye and then this temple and just
Yeah, and it
like,
easily
that thing
could.
could rip your head off.
So then they
Oh
pulled
my God.
out a huge bald eagle too, which this thing came buzzing in, and it was from Buffalo, New York. It was a New York, a Bills fan eagle.
They don't have bald eagles there.
Apparently they do, and they're bigger
probably.
in the East Coast. So
Well, I
this
guess
thing
that
was
would make
huge.
sense because when we pilgrimed over here,
Yeah.
we made like the eagle. Well, didn't the eagle was one of our early like
Mhm.
animals or something like the bald
Yeah.
eagle? So I guess they are eastern.
Yeah.
things.
So
Oh yeah, we have like golden eagles here. We don't have like too many bald eagles.
we
I
have
feel
bald
like.
eagles. The
Do we have
golden
bald
the
eagles?
golden eagles are the ones that are all black, and their head's a little bit golden. We do have those here too, though. I think.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah.
we have more like if you go to Saguaro Lake.
Yeah, I've seen
you'll
them
see a
there. Yeah,
ton.
I've seen. Yeah. Okay.
So this bird comes out, it was beautiful, right? It was a beautiful, thick, big eagle, and it comes out and it's like trying to fly, but its wing broke. So then, but when it was trying to fly, like its feathers were going everywhere. Like I was covered with bald eagle feathers. It was so crazy, actually.
Damn.
And dude, these birds were amazing. I want to find. I need to find the name so I can shout them out because it's truly an amazing place.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And then they pulled out an. It's not an Aplamado Hawk, but it's kind of like it. And the reason I wanted to talk to you about it,
Aplamado, what? It's not a hawk.
it's the hawk they have is very similar. It's kind of like a brother or sister of it, cousin.
Okay, so a
right?
hawk, a dope ass
'Cause
hawk.
it was just a very like similar hawk
Yeah.
to the Aplamado. And then they brought up the Aplamado Hawk,
Mm-hmm.
and why I thought you might know about it is because they use it at vineyards.
Oh, to
chase away like
other
crows
kind of
and
little things. That's true.
pigeons.
So I
And
mean,
it will kill like the other birds. And
I
this
think-
bird, it does like flips. Like if it they threw like a
Flipped?
mouse in the air
Do a
and it
flip.
like went upside down and like hovered upside down, grabbed it, and then just like zoom, like right back into its house. I was like,
yo,
5 inches of space, so that's why they can fly through the vineyards.
yeah, 5 inches of space, so it will
That's
fly right
sick.
through the vineyards. And that's why I was like, it was beautiful and
I
it
mean,
was incredible.
a vineyard that I've worked for, they would play at like they had just one pole in the middle of like 12 acres worth of vines, and there was just a pole up there with a speaker on it that would play like either a falcon or a hawk like call,
Yeah.
and that just like kept everything away.
Yeah. So that's why
Yo,
I had to bring
yo,
that up to you. But those
yo.
birds, oh my god.
On the block though, let's be straight up here.
Where
You're not. He's running a hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can, if you can caw and everyone hides, you know, like all these little
you have
things
the
are
biggest
just like,
dick
yo,
on the block.
Yo, yeah, hawks
Hawks are hung.
hawks are showers, not growers, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh, dude, they taught us so many fun facts. They'll take like the first pigeon and kill it in front of all of its friends and be like, "Don't fucking come back."
And leave it,
And
or
they-
like eat it.
Oh, we'll just
Oh,
fucking
just, like, kill it and
Kill
leave
it a
it.
little bit, maybe.
That's
They'll
sick.
just fucking kill it and then
That's
just be
sick.
like, "You saw that? Get the fuck out."
That's crazy that birds have an intimidation factor.
Yeah.
Like you just wouldn't think that
They
they
had
would.
a turkey vulture too, and that's the only bird apparently that can smell.
Yo, a bird smelling is
That's
crazy.
the only
What do
bird
you
that
mean?
can smell.
What do you mean?
It's the only bird that can smell.
It has olfactories.
It has like a big nose, and then right through the nose, it's like you can see right through it. So when it's flying, it can get the scent of dead stuff.
Oh,
It was incredible, and apparently it's
damn.
like acid will like fuck you up. Like it can eat shit that's like so rotten that it like kills everything.
Kills everything in it.
So when
yeah.
it like pukes on you, it will fuck
Ooh,
your
it
shit
could,
up.
like,
Like
really
it's
mess you up.
disgusting.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But anyways, and then we watched the rest of Peaky Blinders that day.
Nice.
Finished that show,
Good
amazing
day.
ending, and
Yeah.
then watched almost all of the first season of Night of Seven Kingdoms. Phenomenal show. Episode 5 deserves a 10 out of 10 on IMDb. Make it happen, and so does episode whatever of Breaking Bad. Both phenomenal episodes.
I think there's something in Attack on Titan that's a 10 out of 10. So just FYI.
And then go in and rate that one so it's not a 10 out of 10. Thank you. Anyways,
There are good animes out there. I promise you.
shut up.
There's a new one, Free Run. It's not like
You were
newest,
just telling right before we started recording. You were telling us about Chainsaw Man, and his only goal for the first 3 episodes is to touch tits.
I just started it just because I was curious as to what it is. A lot of people talk about it, and
Mm-hmm.
so far I'm not like super impressed. I'm kind of.
You told me you're watching this because you want to be caught up so you can DM Alyssa Liu, the figure skater.
Yes,
That would just won gold.
That's
and then
really
you
the
can
main
be like,
thing.
hey, I really like the show too, and I really like you, and we
I
should get
really
married.
wish our pod was like
Big so you could date
at
her.
the time, where I could at least like send her a DM or something. I think she's 22 or 23, so I think I'm safe.
She's
I know
16.
I know Olympic athletes can just be young. And you're
Yeah,
like,
no,
Jesus
she's like
Christ.
22.
That's fine by me. I'm 27. You know,
She's phenomenal,
Awesome.
dude.
she's really cute. She's nice. She seems cool. I've started watching Chainsaw Man just for the sake of like, I do because I've
You wanna
heard
marry
about it
her,
for
I know.
so long. True.
It's huge.
I've
It's
heard.
huge.
Yeah, I've heard about it for so long,
Yeah.
and it's I don't think I'm super sold on it yet. And me and her can debate
don't-
that on our first date.
She can convince you why.
Okay.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Grant's in love, so
No.
he's got a promotion. We're starting something big here.
I got a promotion. I am
He's-
trying
he's
to be in
gonna
love.
be
I got a
dating
promotion.
gold medalist.
I am trying to find love. I did get a promotion. I am still not I'm still the not sober part of the pod. So
Mm-hmm.
take with that what you will. All right.
Shit-eating Grant.
Give me-
right after.
Give me another one.
I want to tell you about something that happened to me at the. I went to a wine walk for a Chamber of Commerce,
Right.
and you know,
That sounds
white knuckling it the whole time.
Yeah, that's.
Because I
You
can't.
were never a wine person, anyways, right? Like you never really liked wine.
If it was all that was available, I loved it.
Right. If it had the alcohol percentage you were looking for
exactly.
at the time. Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean,
But, like,
no, I
you
liked
didn't
it. I didn't love it.
Yeah.
I wasn't, all giddy and gay about it like
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretentious and gay about it. Yeah,
Yeah. No, I mean, no, I liked it with a good meal or something. Especially if it was the only thing to drink, like a wine walk. I would have been like, give me 16 glasses.
yeah.
Um,
So yeah, it's a wine walk. You get like a little glass. You get to go around to a couple different spots
Yeah.
that have like wine glasses
And then-
available. And then
I was talking to this lady. A family friend was there, and she was with a friend. I've never met this woman before.
sure.
And the topic of addiction came up and how I've been sober for almost 4 years.
Yeah.
And she was very very infatuated with my story of like overcoming and
Yeah,
fighting
okay.
addiction,
And is this lady like drunk as she's doing this?
No.
No,
She
she's
said she's like I'd never like she's like this is probably like the first time I've drank in like 3 years.
Oh damn. Okay. Damn.
Yeah. So she said she'd never been drunk. I don't know, liar.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
I mean,
But
no.
I thought it was fascinating because I was talking about addiction and now in medical terms, addiction is a disease. In medical terms, it is classified as a disease, so you can get help from hospitals, etc., insurance.
It's really classified as a disease, not a disorder.
It's the same thing essentially. There's
Right,
no fixing it. So it's a
right.
disorder, but
I
it's
guess
also
I would assume it's more of a like an incurable like
it's a
schizophrenia
disease
is
disorder.
technically
I think you
incurable.
can kind of say 'em, like hand in hand. It's almost like the same thing. You could really say either or, and you can't really be like, no, it's not a disorder, or But she decided.
yeah.
She was telling me, she was like, it's not a disease, and I was like, huh?
Is she going? It's lack of will.
She said it's a lack of God in your heart, and I was like, mm-hmm. Yep. And she's like, do you go to church? And I'm like, definitely don't. And she's like, well, you need to because you still have a hole in your heart. And where alcohol used to be is where God needs to be. So you need to go get God in your life. And I was like, you just took everything I said and crumpled it up in a ball and ate it, shit it out.
I think that's such
'Cause-
a cop out.
Yeah. And I'm like, you're telling someone that has fought a
Yeah, that
disease and
you're-
addiction for years. And I have a good amount of experience with this.
Yeah, and now you're sober. You've been sober for 4 years, and she's like, "Oh, well, you must be hanging on a thread." It's like,
yeah,
what?
and I'm like,
Bitch,
it's
you don't know me.
classified as a disease now. Like,
Yeah.
there's a reason there's government funding for, for people to get help, to get off the streets, to
And
get clean.
There's definitely religious people.
Yeah, and I'm not saying anything
Drink too much.
Yeah, and I'm not saying like, oh, religion is bad or yada yada yada.
Yeah,
but I'm
no,
like,
do what you want to do. Like if that's how you get sober, by all means.
Yeah,
Like I'm not gonna
exactly.
be like that's wrong that you got
but
sober
I just
that
found
way.
it
But
so strange, and
That
I
is
was
so
just like,
pushy and weird.
I was like, okay,
that's a big problem I have with the Christian religion. It's really pushy.
yeah.
It's so pushy.
She was telling me
Stop
to
telling
read
me
the
about it.
Bible and do this and do
Yeah.
that, and I'm like,
I didn't ask.
I'm like-
I'll ask if I want to
I'm
know.
like, the topic of addiction came up, and you asked me about it.
Right, and now you're trying
And
to
now
give me
you're trying to get
advice
my
on
whole
it?
story about all of it.
She's trying to tell you how to live with it.
Yeah,
Like that's crazy.
so it's just really like, I don't know. It confuses
Inappropriate.
me. It was
And
inappropriate.
You didn't know this person, right? It was
No.
like a friend of someone you know.
No, I have no clue who
Oh,
this
okay.
woman is. And she just immediately was like, it's not an addiction, actually. It's not a disease, actually. Addiction is not having God in your heart. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah. What is that then?
yeah.
Not
And
having God
yeah,
in your heart.
Guys, if you're dying of cancer, let God in your life.
Yeah. If you just had
Shut
God in
the
your life, it
fuck
wouldn't
up.
happen.
So it was one of those where I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck do you know to tell
Yeah.
me? Like,
Inappropriate. Yeah.
like, it's just inappropriate. So
Yeah. Weird behavior.
if you're religious, good for you. Don't shove it down my fucking cock
yeah.
and balls.
Don't say that that's any answer for anybody. I feel like the only
Let
way
people
to
find
really,
their own ways.
and yeah, if
to
you
salvation.
to harmony, salvation. If you find your way to Christianity, to Catholicism, to Islam, to whatever,
Yeah, good for you.
by all means. And if that's
do
what you
you.
like connect with, then connect with it and like be part of it. But that's my number one issue with pretty much all organized religion is
Yeah.
like the concept of them going to spread the good word type
Mm-hmm.
shit, like those kind of sayings. I'm like, that had to have
A
been
lot of
something.
religions think they won't make it to heaven if they don't convert at least one person. So it's one of those where
Is that a rule? Is that maybe
yeah,
one of the rules? in something?
there's some religions, I don't know specifically which ones, but there are religions where it's like if you don't
So
convert
it's
someone,
still
you're,
selfish.
Yeah.
Like they're still selfishly even trying to. It's not even for you that she's
Yeah.
trying to make you have God in your life. It's because she's like, my clock
If
is
she's like,
ticking,
I'm
dude.
65 and I
I'm
gotta
about to
tell
die.
this
I gotta
fucking
make
piece
someone.
of shit addict that he doesn't have God in his life. Maybe he'll listen.
Easy target.
Exactly. That's kind
Yeah.
of how I felt. I was
Yeah.
like,
like what the fuck? That is rude. Yeah.
so
I don't like
I looked
that.
at her. I said, "Bitch, you don't know me."
Yeah,
And I
I don't
spit in
like
her
that.
face.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
But anyways,
Flicked her in the forehead and ran away.
I digress. Yeah, I fucking did.
Hey, have you heard? I know you like your milk, raw milk. You into raw milk? You're gonna start doing raw
No.
milk. But
No.
doctors
Who? Fucking
Don't-
RFK and Kid
don't.
Rock?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but doctors say it's not good for you. But our health department does.
Yeah. I've never wanted to drink milk less in my life.
Yeah, I mean, real raw milk. Let's be honest there. And I feel like it's like,
It's-
oh yeah, raw milk, and then but we do something
Was it
to
was it raw milk in those videos?
I
With
think
Kid
it's-
Rock and
Yeah, it's raw milk.
they were
Like,
drinking raw milk,
fresh out the udder.
fresh out the teat with blood and pus.
Yeah. Yeah, blood and pus
No,
and milk
dude,
is
I
just
mean,
brutal to think about, you know?
I like
Yeah.
milk, but come on.
I like milk, and yeah, I'm honestly even now like,
I'm straying away from it though now.
no, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie to me. Don't you fucking lie to me.
No,
You're still having it with spaghetti and meatballs. I know you.
I didn't last night.
Did you have spaghetti and meatballs?
But I did. Spaghetti,
Did he have milk, Harley?
water,
Okay, you
and
don't
I'm
have
drinking less soda.
You don't have to go from some full sugar soda to water. You can stop at diet, motherfucker. Like I've been
Yeah,
trying
but
to
then
get
I have
you
to pay for it.
But you're paying for full sugar soda.
Not if I don't buy it.
Well, then just buy Diet Coke.
But then I have to buy that. So I'm
Diet
not
Coke-
drinking sugar, and then I'm saving money too.
Diet Coke, sponsor me only of the podcast. Don't sponsor him.
Shut the fuck
Some of
up.
the-
You've never
sponsor the
had Diet
not
Coke
sober-
once on this podcast.
I've had it probably.
On this podcast, no.
No, not on the pod, but I have had a Diet Coke from McDonald's drive-through on my way here, maybe 7 to 10 times.
Tell me
For
what else are you
recording?
getting from McDonald's?
I usually will just get a Diet
Oink,
Coke.
oink.
No, I actually do get McDonald's.
It is
breakfast.
fucking valid though. Yeah,
Kinda
okay,
often,
valid.
yeah.
And then also the soda from McDonald's.
Yeah,
I can't hate.
bitey, dude. It's
It's- oh.
smacking your fucking teeth.
No,
dude.
no, I'm not getting no diet though from McDonald's.
But no.
I want the sugar to fucking fill me up.
No, they have too much. They do too much syrup.
No.
They do too much syrup.
I
You
want
gotta
it to
do the
fill me
Diet
up
Cokes.
until I pop.
And it just it's like
No,
snap crackle pop razor blades.
I had
in your
so
mouth,
much
and
soda
it's
this
good,
weekend.
dude.
So much soda this week.
Did you guys bring a case of soda up to the?
Brought up.
Cabin.
I bought a 2-liter there,
Okay, that's fine. That's understandable.
and
for
then
a
I bought 2
weekend.
more, and then I crushed all 3 in like 3 days. No, I didn't.
Fucking liar.
Harley, you gotta help me out
Hey,
here.
you got a tattle.
Imagine.
You can't get away with
I'd be
anything
pissing
now.
rocks.
Yeah, dude. Okay.
Mhm.
Speaking of piss, I've peed twice since being here.
Yeah,
How often do you pee a day?
I think we've talked about
We've
this.
talked, but you said like 10, right? Like
Said
you
12.
said, like,
Yeah. So I drink
Are we-
water throughout the night, and I get
are
up.
we okay?
I drink water throughout the night. I get up, I pee.
I drink water throughout the night.
make a
I get up and
coffee,
pee
then-
hard.
and then
Yeah.
I pee and poo.
Same.
And
Same.
then before I go to work, I'm like, okay, I got to pee one more time, because now I'm full of. I wake up,
Yeah, you're drinking.
You know,
maybe an energy
and
drink.
it's
or
not a full pee when I'm pooping. You
something.
know,
That's fair.
I'm
It's not a-
mostly
it's not
pooping.
a full one when you're twoing, but it's a
It's a full one when
It's
I'm
a half
wanting.
one.
So when I'm
It's a full
wanting,
one when you're wanting.
when I wake up, full one,
Full one.
and then I 0.5 when I 2.
0.51 to the 2. So
and
it's
then
really a
before
1.5.
I go, it's a 1. So it's technically like
So you're already
2.5.
hitting 3.5. by the time.
2.5.
But your third
2
one's
point-
not a full one. It's just a 0.5.
No. Listen,
Oh, sorry. no. Listen.
I wake up, I won.
Wake up full one.
Full 1. That's
Full
1, right?
Okay.
Count with me.
Full one. We're at full one.
I wake up. I mean, I
And then you
drink my
eat,
coffee. I poo.
and that's
a 0.5.
That's a 0.5.
It's 1.5, and then I go to work, and that's a
Is that a
2.5.
and a half, right? Yeah. So now you're at
2.5. Yes, that's what 2.5 means is 2.5.
Right. Okay.
I'm sweating right now.
So then when? when is next full
Lunch.
lunch?
Mm-hmm.
And then would you say by like how many times before bed? Probably.
Or and then okay, so lunch, and then I get home from work. So then that's 3.5, 4.5 right when I get home from work, and then you
So
know
you probably average out at around a 7 to a 9. Average between 7 and 9. Would
probably
you say
8.5 to
8.5 to 10?
No, I would say 9 to 12 depending on
12.
the day. 9 to
Okay.
12, because then I'm doing a 2 again, so another 0.5 sneaks in there somewhere.
That's like a male only thing, right? Like women,
How often you pee?
like you can shit without peeing.
Yeah, women don't pee when they poo.
Wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait. What? Wait, I'm sorry. Wait.
Yeah.
You can't do both at the same time?
I mean, you could, but you don't like have to.
You don't have to.
Oh, you can genuinely just a 2 and no 1?
Yeah, you could just shit.
I feel like every time I 2 there's a 1.
Or if like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
take a shit, like you're gonna like probably like pee first. Like it's not.
So what I'm
Damn.
saying is they pee first and then they poo.
I guess, okay. But I guess sometimes I'm doing that too, I guess. Because if I have to
It depends on the day.
both, it depends on the day. This is a lot of
Impressive.
pee
right?
1s and 2s right now.
Yeah, that's on the 2s. Do you
Just a lot
want
of
it?
1s and 2s
Do you
on
want
the
in the shower?
keypad. I do one in the shower.
Disgusting. I do too.
Yeah, my roommate doesn't like that I do it. We don't share a shower. We have our own showers, but he
He's a liar. He
thinks
says he
it
doesn't.
like gets it everywhere. And I'm
No.
like, there's running water on everything though. I can just splash around and it's fine.
Does he pee standing up?
I think so.
Then it's getting everywhere.
That's true.
Fucking sit down. It's 2026, dude. Take a break.
Yeah, honestly, the
Get
whole
off your feet
thing
for a
is-
second and sit down and don't splash fucking piss all over my goddamn bathroom. I'm talking to you, Brady.
Sorry, Brad. Yeah, I mean, I've never really thought about the whole spraying around. I have thought about like a toilet when it's flushing. The like explosion, the volcano that comes out
I
of
notice
a
you
toilet flushing.
whenever you pee here, you shut the lid every time you pee.
Yeah, that's
Very
that's-
respectful.
That's habit for me because I shut it before flushing most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's pretty much like what I do. So yeah,
It gets
Yeah.
everywhere. Have you seen like the MythBusters of that shit?
yeah, where it's like the UV and
Yeah.
thermal or whatever they did on it. Yeah, it's gross.
Dude,
Nasty.
speaking of the bathroom,
Oh,
I just
yeah.
remembered this the other day. I might have told you this a while ago. I don't know. I don't think I've said it here though.
Okay,
Is one time when I first started smoking the Mary Jane,
right. Early on in the relationship.
of my addiction, I was at someone's house. I definitely have told you this. It was the people's house that was right down the street from your parents' house in high school.
That was like around the corner from my
down
okay.
the street around the corner. So I was toking up there. We walk out to like the wash. That's like that goes behind the middle school. We toked out there and walked all the way back. And then I was in the bathroom and I took a shit.
Took a 2.
I took a 2, sorry. I took a 2, and then I noticed the toilet paper was hanging over the backside. Have I said this on here?
No.
I noticed the
Okay.
toilet paper was hanging over the backside.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm
Which
a sane
is-
person. I've let it fold over the front of my toilet
Right,
paper.
you're a normal,
I'm a
average
normal
American.
Not I'm a normal person. Not that.
Not
Yeah.
a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I noticed that it was hanging backwards, and I was very new to smoking weed, and I immediately was like, "This is a cult. They're gonna kill
The
me."
person's house that you were at, the
Yeah.
friend that you were at.
So I immediately convinced myself in my high mind. I was like, "This is a cult." And then I'm
that's
sitting
like,
there,
that's,
and
I feel like that's like a psychedelic, like.
I
thing
was,
that you
dude,
get
I was
to,
still
being
new to the
high.
game. I was new to the
Yeah.
game, and I was really stoned. And then I'm like sitting there, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I wipe my butt. I wipe my butt, and then the whole time I'm going crazy, and I'm like, "This is a cult. This is a cult. They're gonna kill
Yeah.
me. This is a toilet paper cult, and they're freaks." Because
Right.
this is how strongly I felt about it, I guess.
Sure.
And then I get up and I wash my hands, and then I look up at myself in the mirror. I look up, not at myself in the mirror first. I look at the window and I go, I have to get out of here. I was
Yeah.
going to jump out the window. And then I looked at myself in the mirror and I was just like, what am I doing?
What am I
I
realizing
was like,
right
what the
Yeah.
fuck am I doing?
now? Losing your goddamn mind in a bathroom.
I thought that was I just remember that the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I was a fucking psycho for a little bit.
I never had. I feel like genuinely any time I've ever smoked weed in my life has always just been so mundane. I've never really gotten to I don't think I have a limit. Like I think I can just go.
What's the longest you've gone in the recent years of
non or-
not
or-
smoking?
Probably was in the last I think
England. When you went to England, huh?
like no, I brought
Get him, Cash. Get him, Cash Patel. Get him.
But there was a period maybe like 2-3 years ago that
brought some
I went
in?
like a week or two. Not flour. Are you insane?
What'd you do? You stuff a fucking cart up your.
Something like that? No. no, absolutely not. No.
Wait. Sorry. How
Yeah.
long?
Oh, I did like a week, like probably 2-3 years ago. I was like went like a week.
Okay,
And it was like
let's go a
normal.
month.
Nothing crazy. Well,
Let's get you back to stage 1.
No, because I think the thing that I did is I was like, oh, let me just I guess confirm to myself that it's not that big for me, kind of a thing. And I remember going like 5-6 days, and then at that point I was kind of like
Shaking and sweating.
no. After the second day, you don't even notice. You're literally like I was completely like all right, fine, like whatever. And then literally it was like, oh, I still had stuff. So I was like, well, I'm bored on a Sunday. So I was like, okay, So it's to me,
It does get to that point though.
Yeah.
Even as an addict, it's like people are like, oh, you don't think about it like all the time, and I'm like,
yeah, like it'll
I'm like
randomly come
1,400
in.
days or some shit
Yeah,
now, or whatever
yeah.
the fuck it's been.
Right. But it'll randomly come into your head of like,
Yeah.
oh, this would be nice if this was a thing.
Yeah.
And then that's the difference is then you have to like
watching
cut that.
Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, how much they drink and fucking shit and that. I mean, they're just
It wasn't the
constantly
drinking. It wasn't the drinking. It was the cigarettes.
Oh,
The whole time I was like, God,
yo,
I would love to smoke a cigarette. But when they were slamming whiskey, I was like,
yeah, because they don't really
It's
make
just
that
dry.
look appealing in Peaky Blinders.
yeah, they drink like half a bottle dry. Like,
yeah,
no,
and they'll always like, yeah, or like whatever, like when Arthur
then
drinks it.
Tom
whatever,
Shelby
like-
pulls out a cigarette and he's
Yeah,
like,
Tom Shelby's smoking a cigarette. Yeah, he always like rubs it on his top
Yeah.
lip or whatever.
and I want that
Hot.
wiener.
And yeah, I just got Cillian Murphy come on the pod again. You and Christopher Nolan can come on the pod anytime you want.
Killian, just try and show up like Friday night before the movie comes out Saturday.
yeah. Oh, exclusive. Come promote the movie on the
Yeah.
pod. You'll get numbers. I want to blow
What
my
do you-
brains out. What? Sorry, what?
What are you doing?
We're never going to get them now, obviously, but eventually
Not
maybe we'll
yet.
get cool people. But yeah, as of right now, there's zero chance.
Not yet. Not yet. Wait till we're the.
The what?
I was gonna say the biggest podcast in the world, but then that felt a little crazy.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
See, you even stopped yourself
Yeah.
there. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're done. Yeah.
You're done. You say you're done.
We didn't do our good days. I
Oh
hope
my god.
everyone is having a beautifully good day today. Whatever time of the day you're listening to this or watching this, hope the day's been all right. I especially hope that anyone who stocks any shelf stocker on the planet, truthfully, because I see people everywhere, any retail location,
Yeah.
for anything, clothing, food, blah, 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 blah. Oh, interesting. They'll walk 40 yards away within this building. I could sock you in the mouth. I'm not even the stock boy, but I'm literally like, yo, walk back to where you grabbed it and put it
fucking
back.
back.
Be a
Yeah.
good person. It's. I would never be a shopping cart marshal. The people that the
cart narcs,
the
yeah.
cart narcs that go out. But I do look at that person that leaves their cart just like in a parking spot or something, and like just
Yeah,
gets
I'd
in
never
their
be
car.
a cart narc, but man, keep it up because I like watching those videos.
They are pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd never like go say anything or yell at anybody. I have one time someone like did it and they like put it like in front of my car to where like I wouldn't be able to like go through the parking space there. They just like left it in the spot next to him. And I like got out of my car and just looked at him and like grabbed it and walked it back to the front and just like made him look.
That shit
watch
drives me
do it.
crazy.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
So you hope they're having a good day.
stock boys.
Yeah.
And then the people that maybe go out into the parking lot and have to bring the
Gather
carts
all the
back.
carts, yeah.
I hope all of you guys are having a very good day today. You really
I
are.
agree.
You're the fascia. You're keeping the body together. You're keeping our lives together. If I'm being completely honest.
America
here.
falls if we
America
don't have stock
falls
boys.
if you all went on, if stock boys
Pay 'em
all
more.
went on, because here's the thing. I know store managers are not picking up shit and putting it on the shelves. We know this. We know this as people that have ever worked in retail. You worked at Target, didn't you, for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. We know the life. The manager
The
is
higher
not
ups,
going to
the
go.
higher
The
ups.
higher ups are not going to do anything. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
maybe like a floor manager that'll
Yeah.
help, but we know. We know it's you. We know you're keeping the show together.
So
Thank you.
then they should have a bad day.
Yeah, if you're someone that like, oh, I manage the whatever department of say a grocery store or a Target or Walmart or something like that, and if you don't know where every item is on the shelf and how many the shelf can fit deep, if you don't know that, if I ask you how deep does the Pampers go on this shelf and you can't answer that question to me with it, like if they're the part of the diaper department or
Yeah.
whatever, like if you can't answer the question to me on how deep it goes, you're a piece of shit and your stock boys hate you. They all hate you. So learn it. I genuinely believe that.
Yeah, it's America 2A. Use it.
America 2A? What did you say? Am I in the new America?
Yeah, Second Amendment.
Oh.
Use it while you can.
Okay, 2A. Use it while you can.
Come
There
and
we go.
get it.
Come
Sorry.
get it.
Sorry. I'm so
All
sorry.
right, who's yours?
I just want to say I hope everyone having a good day. Because there's a lot of uncertainty in this world right
There's
now.
a
And it's
lot.
getting a little scary.
Yeah,
So I just hope everyone's having a good day, man.
Yeah.
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 We won't go into that.
Yeah,
Actually, let's do it. Let's get
we
political.
really can't get into it, but it's pronounced Iran, not Iran. That's all I'll say. What music did you grow up on?
Kiss, Motley Crue. I found it myself.
Do you still listen to them today?
Yeah.
Like you'll throw them on in the car?
Fuck yeah, I will.
And how did that evolve for you? So like because
It
like we
evolved
have
into a crippling addiction.
no.
Yes, it did.
Well, in a way, yes. But like, because we have older siblings, and this isn't really like super sober, not sobery, but it can eventually get there. We both have older siblings.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they had influence on like what you, like when you got like 12, 13, like
Britney
what you were listening
Spears.
to.
Yeah.
Run it back? Yeah. I mean, did you like download albums and listen to it consistently?
Oh,
I'll
no.
fuck with like Toxic
Like
every now and then.
Boombox.
Okay, yeah. It would just like
That's- yeah.
the top hits, top
Yeah.
5 hits, whatever. Yeah, okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
So,
Baby, can't you? That was fucking good.
So what was when you had a iPod? Watch the last episode. I pulled out my iPod Nano from
2 episodes ago. Episode 23.
Fuck, right,
Hashtag
2 episodes
callback,
ago. Hashtag callback. Hashtag love me. Hashtag daddy. So when you first got an iPod, what was like some of the first music you like remembered?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Playing and playing.
No idea. On an iPod, I don't even remember.
Okay, but what was? Well, okay, then maybe when you're. I know in high school you were Broken Bells. You were Portugal the Man.
I don't know. Like back then though, it was kind of like
Well, I guess music wasn't a
Journey
big part
big
of
time.
your
I thought was
life,
cool.
right? Like you didn't play instruments. You were never in band, right?
No, it was never like a huge part of my life, but
I
it was a very
You obviously,
diverse thing because of like
your
my
parents.
my mom's a Deadhead, and then for people that don't know, my dad worked with Journey for 5 years.
Yeah.
And toured around the world with Journey.
Yeah.
He worked with bands like Kiss. He worked with Bill Graham. It's like, so it was one of those where my dad's like music portfolio ran very deep. So
Yeah,
it's like
so
my
you
mom
got-
was like, oh, listen to this fucking song, high on cocaine, driving a train. And my dad's like, yo, Phil Collins is the shit.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And then he'd be like, oh, how about, Journey? I worked with them. So
Yeah,
it was
nice.
like, he
Okay.
went very like,
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it
Yeah,
wasn't
'cause-
really one of those things, but it was.
But did Ari, your brother, have?
Slipknot.
Really? He was a
Yeah.
Slipknot.
He was big into
Okay.
Slipknot. So I'd listen to
See-
Slipknot too and then be like, I'm so cool like him. And then
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like, God.
Did you really
push
like
my
Slipknot though?
fingers into
Did you
my
like him? Were you listening?
Yeah. A little bit. Like
you would
not-
like listen to him
I
in
would think-
headphones.
yeah. Like I'd think.
Who was like someone you would listen to in headphones? You'd put headphones on and you'd listen to it doing something or going around. Was there anybody like that? Because I mean, as someone that grew up playing instruments, I would like sit and listen to
I
music
would
for long
always
periods of time.
I would always switch it up, dude. Like I would think like, oh, Slipknot, I'm sick, and then like
Right.
a minute later it'd be like fucking Led Zeppelin.
Fair. Okay.
So it was one
so
of
it was
those
usually older and 90s. You weren't like big into modern hits that were coming out early.
No, not
2000s or
really,
whatever.
no.
See, I had a very different experience. When I was a real little kid, I had this like little cassette player. Like we're talking 4 or 5 years old. Like little cassette player that had 3 colored buttons on it, like yellow, blue, red, or something. And you could put in like 3 different little cassette tapes in there, and they'd be single track songs.
Yeah.
And you'd hit either button, and it would like move it and have it play. And it had like little like the little pad
Yeah, the
headphones
little pad
that you'd like
headphones,
put
yeah.
her on, right? So I remember having that, and the songs in that were "We Are the Champions," Queen.
I've listened to Queen a lot too, actually, when I was a
"Come
kid.
Fly with Me," Frank Sinatra.
Billy Idol too for me.
Nice. And then I think the third one, I actually don't remember what the third one was. I just listened to We Are the Champions and Come Fly With Me. Those are like the main 2. So
On the way here?
I would just replay them all the
On
time.
the way here?
No.
I thought you were like, I gotta
still-
get back to my
No,
roots.
I still listen to Queen heavily. I don't really listen to Frank too much. There is one album, Indigo Blue, I think is a Frank album. I think that's what it's called. But it's a Frank album that's literally like all of the songs are really beautifully written of like heartbreak and like, but it's like his, a lot of the stuff he was like, it was more lovey-dovey, and it was almost like this album is like when that goes like
Yeah.
really bad, and like now you've lost her and you'll never see her again, and blah blah blah, and like whatever. So, but that's a good. Anyways, that's how it kind of started.
Yeah.
I learned like my dad listened to like 1910 music or something. Like my dad listened to just very very old music, and then some 70s stuff. But he really wasn't even like huge into the glam pop or like that era
Yeah.
of stuff. And then it was really my brother that then introduced me to everything.
Well, like Slipknot too.
No, it was
No?
first. No, we really never got into Slip.
My brother and sister, All American Rejects. They showed me
Really?
that
See, it wasn't
big
even like
time.
Rejects. It
We
was.
played Beetle Bug Racing on the N64.
I had Fallout Boy
Yeah.
when they first came out.
We
that
weren't that
Thriller
gay.
album was sick, or Infinity High or
Mhm.
something like that. Great album. Fallout, Asking Alexandria.
Okay.
So he like introduced me to that like pop rock and like hardcore
Mhm.
kind of stuff. A Day to Remember when they first came out, that was big. Memphis Mayfire at the time, and then Sleeping with Sirens comes in, and then that's when I'm like listening to my own music. It's when like Sleeping comes in. Shit, when I'm like not paying attention to what he's listening to. And I think rap though actually was before that. I think there was the first stuff was
like Drake.
Baby, you're my everything.
I did listen to that album, not a lot though. The first Drake album. I think I listened to the first Drake album when I was in like high school. Like by that time, I think what I was listening to, Eminem.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would listen to Eminem
McCarty,
back in the day. I'd listen to Eminem all the time. Rest in peace,
and 50
bro.
Cent. I would listen to 50 Cent a lot. I would listen to the G Unit.
Yeah. I think you're the shit.
Yeah, I would listen to that.
Yeah, me and McCarty would listen to Eminem a lot.
Damn. Yeah. I mean, back then
rest
it
in
was,
peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. Shouts out, rest in peace. But yeah, that was kind of like
Stand by Eminem, dude.
Yeah, some of that shit's phenomenal. Yeah, Beautiful. The song Beautiful off Relapse. Fire. Beautiful song.
Mm-hmm.
No pun.
Sober King.
Yep.
Yeah,
so it was like all that kind of stuff. And then high school, it was really like I listened to a really broad range. Like by the time I was, because at this point, I'm in band. I'm doing all this shit. I'm playing in the guitar class, the jazz band, the drum section, the extra shit. So I'm like,
you have to diversify.
I'm like very immersed.
Like,
I'm very immersed in a lot of music at that point. So I'm like listening to a lot of different shit at that time. I was listening to like old jazz. I was listening to Queen. That's like when I really started like looking through a lot of Queen catalog. Prince came into my life and started realizing how fucking phenomenal Prince is.
What about Michael Jackson? That was big time for me when I was a kid.
I really only went
with
through
Kayla.
Like,
shout out Kayla. I know Kayla watches sometimes. Shout out Kayla. We would fucking
Kayla.
put it on the big iMac. Oh
I
my
feel like
god.
I only did like top hits from Mike Jack. I feel like I never really like deep dove into albums or like learned like niche hits from him. I feel like I just kind of know the big ones.
He's making a big time comeback right now for being.
I'm sorry, he's dead.
No, it was June, right? Did he die in June?
He did die in like the summer, but
it was probably the first day of school. I was
but
like,
you're saying he's making you're saying he's making a comeback, but he is confirmed dead. Some
would say. Not me.
Is this like a fucking?
No, he is.
Okay.
It's just.
I was like, is this
it's
like
just because of the paperwork. There's a lot of paperwork that's going around right now.
A lot
and
of
then,
fun paperwork. It's just.
And
fun
then everyone
paperwork.
they used him as a fall man, but then he came back from his grave just now, and everyone's like, "That was good too." Holy fuck! What's a record company? RCA Records, right? Is it the thing? Sign this guy.
I feel like they could. Yeah, they're still. Yeah, RCA is still because they signed Sleep Token. And that's actually what I wanted to kind of like get to with that Sleep Token.
Yeah.
I've realized now
they
after
suck.
listening. No. After listening to them for a good amount of time now.
I put you on.
You did.
I know. I'm very fucking proud of that.
I'm still listening and re-listening. I feel like mainly for the drums. Holy fucking shit. As someone that knows drumming, I know rudiments. I've never owned my own drum set. There was actually the band, The Word Alive. Yeah, the band, The Word Alive. They had a drummer. They're from Arizona. They had a drummer, Dusty. I don't know where he's at or what he's doing, or I don't think he's still in the band or anything, but he was a drummer, and he had to like let his drum set stay at me and my brother's place for a while. And I got to like play it for a long time, but when it was like in there, and that was like amazing. So I do love kit playing, but I'm not the most proficient in it because I've never really gotten to have one for a long time and like practice a lot.
When we make it big time, we'll get you one. Don't worry.
Dude,
who's better, 2 or Phil Collins?
Phil, I think, is a very tasteful drummer, and that's huge for percussion. Is you have to have like hands. Like it's kind of like golf, where like you have to have a good short game.
He's not singing while doing it though.
He is. He low-key is. If you see him, he's not actually singing into a mic, but he's into what he's doing. He's not just like he's not like focused. He's like
he's in
grooving.
It.
Yeah, he's grooving.
But
he's
like
fun.
Phil though.
Phil, there is a singing and playing drums. I do have to say Anderson .Paak is someone that I would then compare almost to a Phil in terms of being able to
Who's
play.
better than Anderson or Phil? Phil, next question.
I think technicality-wise, maybe Anderson only because he's had Phil to learn off of. You know what I'm saying? Because like Anderson's younger, obviously, than Phil Collins is, so he was able to learn.
What is this?
Look
DEI?
at Phil.
Liberal? Sorry. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
sorry.
Yeah, apologize to me and the audience, please.
And Anderson.
Yeah, and
No, he's
Anderson.
great.
God,
He's
yeah,
great.
Anderson back is he was in my top 10 of top 10 artists. He's fire.
DEI woke. Yeah,
no,
just say it.
He is Korean and black, so he does check.
He's
a couple
Korean?
boxes. Yeah,
I don't know he's Korean too.
yeah. I think his mom's Korean and his dad's
He's
African
Asian.
American man.
Damn.
Yeah. Look,
Go
they're
off, dude.
they're really. Let's be honest.
They?
Black Asian people.
Yeah. Why are you calling them they?
No, it's a group of people. You can say they to a group of people.
I don't know. You said it a little
You
weird.
too, they. If I was talking
Harley,
about
he said
Mekaylay
that
and
a
Harley
little
going
strong, right?
No.
You heard that.
Only applies to a group of people.
They? Oh, fuck. It only applies to a group of people. I guess there are individuals that are theys. I'm sorry.
Get him. Get him.
No.
Get him.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That we just put you on
But-
the spot. Hardcore.
Black and Asian combo.
Sick.
Let's be honest. Yeah. Top. Yeah.
Top 10.
Top race.
Top race, dude. Honestly.
Let's be honest.
If I was
like-
adopting a kid,
like,
and they're like, this one's black
I
and
know,
Asian,
this
I'd
is
be
an
like,
insane conversation, but let's be
no,
honest
I'm
here.
not,
It's true.
I'm
Like,
not kidding. Like,
you-
if I were
you-
to adopt a
you're
child,
gonna look 25 for your entire life. Like,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
never gonna age.
no, dude. If I go to an adoption agency and they're like, all right, here's all the white kids, and they're like, he's black and Asian, though.
You'll
I'd
have
be like,
jet
him,
black
give
hair
me him,
your
give me
entire
him now.
life. Yeah, like you'll have such good
Yeah.
genetics.
He's gonna be good
like,
at something and really good at it.
and top tier at something. Yeah, like that's just sorry. I know that's like pretty crazy to say, but like as someone that's just mixed white, it's not great. So I like I'm just different whites put together. You know, it's not
Yeah.
cool. I am 5% Turkish.
I always used to be jealous of my friend when I was a kid. Dude, I'd always look at my mom and be like, why is he black and I'm not?
Like you'd be upset about it.
Yeah,
You know,
and she'd be like, it's just because, like, you know.
one thing crazy. I mean, we grew up. You know, we're born 98, right? Like you're 98 or 99.
99.
So like same time. It's that kind of racism just like didn't exist for us.
No.
Like if our parents were in it, then we didn't have.
We've talked
it.
about this before, too, where it's like,
Yeah.
it was a big thing, and then it kind of like our generation came around, and it was like,
And we were
what's
all
the
just kind of
problem? Like, what's the deal?
yeah.
Like,
What is like? So here's a direct. I may have told you about this, but in 4th grade, we were doing like biographies. Like that was like part of the thing. Like pick a famous person and write a little biography about them in 4th grade, which I thought that's kind of
Yeah.
advanced maybe. But I pick Slash from Guns N' Roses because
Yeah.
I loved Guns N' Roses. I was like,
Slash is sick, yeah.
Slash to me was like the best guitar player ever at the time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, love Slash. So I get a biography from like the local library of Slash. It was a good someone wrote it that was like around for the time and had a good biography on him. So I start reading it and I start doing some of the project in class. And the teacher at the time, the 4th grade teacher, was like, this is not like appropriate for a 4th grader to be like reading. All he did was like, all that was in there was like, they said like, yeah, he would like do drugs on tour.
Yeah, you'd fuck
And
bitches,
I'm like,
make money.
yeah, I knew that. Like,
Every-
that
yeah.
wasn't like news to me when I was like reading it in the thing. I was like, yeah, rock stars are rock stars. They're gonna do that kind of stuff, I guess. Like that's just what it is.
Yeah.
So,
Like, all kids know
so I
this.
remember they were like upset. Like they like called my parents and were like, he has to change his
Really?
biography. Yeah, so I did Frank Lloyd Wright, the architect, after that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, they made me change it from Slash, even though I did like half of the thing in Slash already. And I was like,
Dude, if
yo,
a teacher called me, if I had a kid and a teacher called me, I'd be like, you need to shut the fuck up and
Yeah.
let my kid do what my
And
kid wants to do.
So a part of the reason why I did love this is one of the truths of why I love Slash and everything. Earlier, like before 4th grade, so maybe we're talking 2nd grade now, 1st or 2nd grade, I still liked Guns N' Roses and Slash. Slash is a half black man.
Yeah.
His nose is a black man's nose. It's a wider nose than my nose is. In probably 1st or 2nd grade, because I loved Slash so much, I wanted to look more like him. So I would genuinely like.
You would face
I would like
mog.
try to like, yeah, I would like, because
You'd
I
try
was
and go
like,
from
dude,
a sub 3 to a
'cause
sub
so many-
5.
I would see so many women fawning over him and loving
Yeah.
him, and I'm like, that he's the man. So like to me, yeah, like racism didn't exist for me. I was like, I literally am trying to look like a black man
Yeah.
actively right now. Like,
I would always tell my mom, I'd be like, can we get some more black kids at the school?
it was kind of whack that we just didn't have a lot going on. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a tiny
white
district
town.
and
We live in a
everything.
white
Yeah, it's
town,
a
tiny white
but-
town. But at the same time, I was like, what's up with this? Like,
Yeah,
why?
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate.
Can we get some more color in here?
It would have been nice. It wouldn't have been the worst thing. Yeah, absolutely.
I always was.
Yeah, that
Like
kind of
that.
took a tangent that I didn't mean for it to go on to. But hey, whatever.
I think it's better than some other podcasts
True.
where they're like, here's a problem.
Yeah, here's the real problem, and they say black like my mother says black, blacks, and they do that, and it's like, okay, whoa,
Or they say a
whoa,
different
yeah.
word for it.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like,
and we're
wait.
like, wait, that's you can't do that. So music, right? Going back to music,
Oh,
right? That's how
yeah,
we
that-
started.
we
on
were
all
talking
this.
about music.
yeah.
And then it came into black people.
I've gotten into. I've obviously I'm proficient in a lot of different instruments, and I do like the audio for us here and like
Yeah.
help on stuff like that. I could go into a world and work in that world, right? Like I could be a studio hand. I could write music, I guess, for people. That's like one way. I could teach music to like a certain level.
sure, yeah.
You know, so that's like a career path that I could take and I could transition into.
Absolutely, yeah.
What's a career path that you would want?
Drug dealing.
No, but
No.
you'll never do the credentials to do. You know, in your heart of hearts, throughout the rest of your life, you're never going to do the credentials to actually get it done. But it would be sick if you could be this.
Dude, that's a good question.
An example.
Career server. I could serve the fuck out of
Surfer?
tables.
Yo, mine is
No,
marine biologist.
Server.
Oh, a server? A fucking waiter? Goddamn, no.
No,
Mine was
I don't
marine
know.
biologist because I know I'll never do the studying in the biology classes.
I
and
think
everything to do it,
genuinely,
but-
if I put like my all into it, I could legit start like a collectibles business.
No.
Easily.
No, this is something that you never will fathomably do in your life. I will never be a marine biologist, and I'm accepting that. Tell me a job that you would want, but you'll never ever be able
I
to
think
do it.
like
Surgeon,
yeah.
architect,
No.
like something like that.
for
that you
me,
would
it's
never...
it's something in the medical field. Yeah, Harley's is
an
an
exotic
exotic
animal
vet.
vet. That'd be sick. Yeah.
I think for me, I'm deep in a horse.
Going pits deep in an animal
Yeah.
has got to be one of the
Or
craziest
extracting
feelings.
from a horse.
What? Oh,
Yeah, like you're just like
oh
holding
my
it. and
God.
But anyways,
This is mine.
bleep some of that out. Sorry, but
That thing's got to have some power to it.
Oh,
the,
a
the
lot
Adam
of
and Eve thing that they hook
horsepower,
up to
dude.
it.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole-
it's got to have a couple horsepower. To it.
but
Sorry.
I think
I apologize.
for me it would be probably something in like the medical field, like
Okay.
kind of what Trevor does. Like Trevor's
Like,
a phenomenal, like a charge nurse. type
Yeah,
of
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
Where
yeah,
it's like
yeah, like an official.
I admire
RN.
people like that, where
Yeah.
it's like I know I could do it because when I have been in situations where shit like that happens, aside from the one time Harley cut her leg, it's different
Yeah,
because
Jesus
it's like
Christ,
that's
yeah.
you know.
I'll never forget.
I was
that.
like,
actually
my
fucking
soon-to-be wife's gonna
crazy.
die.
I remember you were literally like, yeah, a plate broke, and I was like,
Yeah.
how does it end up to this? And your
Yeah,
whole front of your
plastic
leg
surgery.
is shredded. Yeah,
So like that's different, but like
yeah. We'll get
the
into that
times where
another day.
something has happened where like I need to kind of jump into action.
Yeah,
Like I've done it, but it's one of those where I'm like, "Phew, that was a lot. But it's like I know I can handle the pressure, and I love to help people.
yeah. I think
You know?
I've genuinely wanted to, but this is something that I do think I can start putting credential towards. That's why I didn't say this, but
Mm-hmm.
like psychiatry.
Yeah,
So like that would be something that I do think I could get down the road of doing, but to me, marine biology just seems like such a fucking leap away from
Yeah.
things. So it'd literally be like I'd have to start from such a ground
or
zero.
like an investigator. I think that would be really
Ooh,
cool.
like a
but I don't
PI.
like a PI or like a hardcore crime scene investigator. Like if something were to come up where like
Yeah.
there's a
You
serial
do like
killer,
you
they're
are,
like,
you are a
know,
white woman that loves true crime. So yeah,
absolutely. So it's one of those where I'm kind of like I don't think I could. Those are two things that I find very interesting, but I know I mentally can handle them.
Yeah, and you also will never do the training required to
Yeah.
do both of those things. Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at. Because like I was thinking about it. I see these.
I'm not
videos.
good at school, dude. I'm not.
I mean, you know,
Especially like a nurse.
you always hear the tropes of like, yeah, well, I didn't really do great in school, but as soon as I got to college and was able to study what I liked, all A's. I loved it because I was just able to like really focus on doing what I did. I heard someone talking about this the other day where they were like, we know this person that like did regular schooling, didn't go to college right out of high school, worked, got stuff done in their life, like jump started a career and everything like that, and now in their 30s has now gone back to school, and they're like top of the class because they're just like able to focus on it and do it and everything like that. And I'm like, yo, that's what this, if I'm being completely honest, that's the whole fucking point for me on this is doing this. Like, I do love talking and chatting, and we've been friends for so long, and obviously like our whole dynamic and everything. I have always wanted to do the podcast with you, but like the end goal, I guess, of it is give me the freedom time to go and get further degrees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And we were talking about college before this. I am in the boat of,
for me, it's kind of
it's
like,
too expensive.
for me, it's kind of opposite too, where I would rather focus that time on building something.
Well, that's
where I
to
know,
me. It's I'm building a career in.
I know I could help more
something.
people by doing something
That's
that like could blow up, and will. It's one of those where I like to kind of as an entrepreneur, where it's like I got out of like working for other people.
Right.
Is now I realize like my 100% worth, where it's like I don't want to fall under any kind of umbrella where like somebody has any say on what's happening, whether that's a professor, or you know, it's like if I want to study something, I'm gonna like if I do want to go back to school one day and learn about stuff, I'm going to, but it's gonna have like no dictation of what's going to happen later on in the future.
Well,
you
so
know,
that's why I want to create the freedom of that, where I can go and do classes.
If I were to focus my time on creating something like cool out of this, is like, I want to go somewhere with this, so then we can create a media company. And there's other people that I think would be great podcast hosts. Like if we could get Taylor and Paul to like do something, that would be phenomenal. It would be a completely different demographic and a different niche. And even it's like, I love like true crime. I would never get into true crime, but like horror stuff.
My dad did bring up that he would honestly do a pod about coins.
Yeah, and that's one of those things where
actually, if it was like a father-son pod of like father teaching his son about coins, coin collectors would watch that. Like obviously that's not like a mainstream media getting viral clips and everything, but like that could easily have an audience, you know?
It can easily have an audience.
Yeah, it's a niche one. Yeah.
But that's where I see something like this where I want it to be like 100% successful, where I know I can put my all into something. I know it can go somewhere. I trust the people that I would bring into a media company.
Thing.
And then it's like, dude, we could help so many people.
Yeah, I want this to be the main thing. I
want it to be the main
goal.
thing. Like I want this to turn into SNS Productions or SNS Studios, something along those lines.
Yeah.
And then we can create other shows where it's like, we can give people the opportunity to do something. And then from a business standpoint, take a look at it and be like, hey, this isn't good for a business. And also it's like, you know, there's so much money that can be made in the social media realm that like we could donate so much.
Yeah, that's really
money.
the thing is like once we'd have our bases covered, I am not someone that needs like a lot of luxury extra kind of stuff. I live pretty simply, so it's like
I want to work hard. I want to earn things, and I want to get fun things,
like relaxation and stuff. Yeah. And to me, golf is obviously an expensive hobby, but I wouldn't be like, now I'm going to go to Scotland every weekend and go play.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
If we were making money with this, like it'd be like, no, like I'd be reasonable about it.
I
grew up
stay
poor.
humble,
you can't just like.
You can't
just switch that. Yeah, like I'm going to still squeeze out every last piece of toothpaste. I'm still going to, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to get my
I was looking at
worth.
dimes last night and quarters from 1964.
I'm going to get mine.
Yeah.
I'm leaving here with something.
I'm leaving here with something. But that's kind of like where my head's at, where I'm like, are there other things that I'm interested in? Absolutely. Where I would be interested, especially like history to like go to school for, but it's like I think that would be appropriating my time wrong.
Well, that's so something I'm kind of realizing with the new job that I have is like I kind of am having a little bit more free time during the day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could be like doing something with that, I guess. And so what the plan is I would start having first more fleshed out research for this. Like I would want to start like dedicating some time during the week to be like getting good facts on different things like that and then having discussions about them and just different things like that to have a meaty portion of the pod. And then really after that, it's kind of like I want to find shit to do and advance in. I would want to get better at golf, which is it's truthfully, I know it sounds so silly, golf and like it's expensive and I'm spending my money on and everything like that. But what golf has done for my mental state is truly worth every fucking penny, genuinely, because you realize how out of control so many things are, and you have to learn to accept all of it.
Yeah.
All at once. You have 4 hours to accept that you're going to shoot over par. And you once you accept
Yeah.
it, you're like, cool. And you can hit a shot that you're like, oh my God, that was the dead center of my club face. That felt amazing. The swing felt great. I feel like that was even faster than what I normally swing. That shit's going. And then you look and it'll hit a sprinkler head and go.
Yeah, and you're like,
and you're
I wanna
like,
die.
yeah. So you're really just like, you have to learn to accept a lot of things like that. And that's what like golf has helped me with. So there's definitely things that I think putting more time into, even outside of this, will help this and help my mental state and everything, and this be better.
Absolutely.
So
That's the thing. That's
That's why I wanted all to
There's
go-
some days
get
where
to.
there's been days where we both have texted each other where we're planning on filming, and we're like, not today.
yeah, I'm literally like, I
Not
can't today. Yeah, shit has just not gone my way,
it's like-
and like so much has happened.
Yeah. I think that's one thing I really want to capitalize on this platform too, is like, you know, we try and have fun. We try and be funny. That's like the main point is we want to make people laugh and have a
Yeah,
good
like-
time, but also I want there to be 100% transparency with what, like, we're regular humans.
Rick Glassman
You
talks
know.
about it on his pod where he's like, he doesn't like saying it's a comedy podcast, and I don't even really love the fact that like we even put comedy in hashtags,
Mm-hmm.
but we have to because we have to have some sort of hashtags on there, and it's hopefully a funny.
It's hard
clip
for
and
us
people
because
like it.
we
It
need.
is.
You
We
have to work
such
an
a niche
algorithm.
thing. Yeah, we're
You have
trying to
work
work an algorithm, and the algorithm's impossible.
At the end of the
to
day,
work.
it's like people like us and Rick Glassman, and it's like we are trying to make people laugh. That's like one of
we
our.
do want people to feel good watching
yeah,
this,
and
yeah,
that's
or
why
get
we were
something out of it.
put on this earth. I feel like is like
Yeah.
to make people laugh, to make people feel good, and to make people think. So it's kind of one of those things where you can wrap it all in one, but it's like
Yeah.
I've wondered
there
that.
are serious points to this pod for
Yeah.
sure. And yeah, I want it to be like there's levity in it, and it's just because we're silly people and we've been silly
Yeah.
at different times. But also, we're just talking about
random shit,
real shit,
real
random
random shit.
Yeah. And
Yeah, we're real people. Don't comment mean things. It hurts my feelings.
yeah, please don't. And we'll vote whichever way you want. I don't care. Whichever way gets you to subscribe, I
Yep.
don't care.
I agree.
Okay. So
What-
cool.
how much
we're
time
at
do we have?
we're at 111. I think we're Jay chilling.
No more.
No.
No more.
No, we're done. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you made it this far, I want you to comment down below iPod Nano. That is IPODNANO. Sober.sober69@gmail.com.
Yep.
Sober.soberpod on all socials, on all different, wherever you get your podcasts. Go check us out. 5-star review, like, comment, subscribe. I'll literally give you a kiss on your little belly if you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you comment iPod Nano, I'll
Kiss your belly.
do a lot.
Oh
I'll do a
my
lot. I'll do a
God,
lot.
dude,
I'll do
Jesus
whatever you want, Don. Whatever you want.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Love you guys.